The best way to review any piece of equipment is to use it in the field.
Having been a sound designer for over 10 years, it is very seldom that I go on location without a shotgun microphone.
This week, I'm going to have a look at a Sanken. It's the CS1e. This is a brand new release from Sanken. I've never used a Sanken microphone of any type, so I'm going to be particularly interested to have a listen to this.
Sanken have recently released the CS1e as a small but sensitive directional microphone solution. As a point of reference, all material captured for this review was recorded with the CS1e mounted in a Rode blimp system, being captured on a Sound Devices 788T SSD. The CS1e has an impressive frequency range, capturing down as low as 18 Hz. This does, however, mean that it will pick up low frequency material whether you want it to or not. The mic does not have a built-in low-cut filter, so you'll need to use either an option on your recording device or a post-process to remove unwanted low-frequency material. In some instances, I have compared the CS1e with the shotgun mic I use regularly. This microphone retails for approximately twice the cost of the Sanken, to put it into context. This is a good point to talk about wind noise for a couple of reasons. You can see by the movement of the trees that I was dealing with extreme wind at this location. That makes perfect sense for the placement of wind turbines, but it does create a challenge for recording. To give you a context, this is the raw sound from the mic on the camera, and it has both a foam shield and a fluffy wind jammer. So you can see that even with some wind protection, the microphones are having to cope with quite a lot here. So, with both mics mounted in identical blimp covers, the test we hear comes down to the sensitivity of the mics themselves. This is the exact same footage through each mic. Sanken make note of the CS1e's long reach capabilities and its sensitivity. In the studio, I'll certainly back this up. The CS1e signal was 6 to 10 dB stronger than the comparison mic. This makes it an excellent choice for recording quiet material and for reducing device noise. When capturing a series of firearms over the course of a week, the Sanken performed brilliantly, recording clean signals while not picking up unwanted sounds from the street outside. For this purpose, I was really glad to have the CS1e on me.
I think today is going to be the real challenge for the CS1e. A lot of aircraft to get through. I'm not too worried about its ability to cope with the loud sounds.
When it came to recording outside, I was less certain of the long reach of the Sanken. Recording aircraft at Temora Airfield is something I've done every month for most of the last year, so I have a good feeling for what to expect. Using the Sanken, I found that once the aircraft were in the air, I needed to increase my input levels for the CS1e beyond what I would normally use with my comparison microphone.
Well, the Sanken held up pretty well today. To be honest, I was carrying my regular microphone with me at all times on the off chance that I needed to swap over. Today was an opportunity for me to capture some really excellent sounds, and I didn't want to take the risk with an unknown microphone. I'm happy to say that I didn't need to do that.
The CS1e is a competent microphone out in the field. However, used for close miking or studio work, it is simply one of the best microphones I have ever experienced. I had the opportunity to record a range of historical firearms from a museum collection. This was not done in a studio situation, but in a regular office environment. Again, I used both the Sanken CS1e and my regular shotgun microphone, and the results spoke very clearly in favour of the Sanken. I have never experienced a microphone capable of capturing such quiet signals so clearly without also capturing considerable room ambience and external noise. The CS1e constantly captured clean and clear recordings of even the subtlest of sounds. By comparison, my regular mic was constantly picking up outside traffic and room hum. This is the sight up and down. The CS1e is not a general purpose microphone and should not be used as such. It is capable of a wide range of purposes, but within the confines of a studio situation, I would call this microphone peerless in terms of sound quality for money spent. Its frequency range and sensitivity make it suitable for both dialogue and sound effects recording, and its compact size means there is no excuse for not having it on you for those occasions when its strengths make it the only choice to use.